Hello, and welcome to my, let's say, like my final thoughts about the expansion, the Hearts of Stone. I'm gonna go and finish the map, and while doing that, I'm gonna talk a little bit of how I feel about this expansion. And first thing I'm gonna talk about is the story, as this is what I'm looking for into single-player games mostly, and Witcher 3 so far it's provided a really good story and quests in general. Well, as far as the Hearts of Stone goes, I pretty much liked it.
Boy, Creed.
Thing that attack.
Well, one.
Need.
Yes, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I liked it. It's basically a story about redemption. It introduces one of the characters that you meet at the beginning of the game, actually in the prologue, and it actually tells a bit more about him when first meets the eye, I guess. Say, the guy is basically probably a demon or something like that that grants wishes, and when done picking a contract for someone named Olgir von Everek. Basically, the whole thing is how this contract falls between the two, and you explore it and explore the past of Olgierd, not of the Merchant of Mirrors. You will learn a little bit about him in one of the quests nearing the end, but still pretty much a mystery. And that's about it. What else can I say about the story? I like that it provides a lot of insight into the Von Everek. It is a pretty interesting family, actually. They're a bunch of bandits, basically, that got rich on raiding. And sadly, they did fall into trouble, and Olgierd had to make a deal with this Gaunter Odium, basically. And from there it's all downwards, and you get to explore all of that in this story. Now let's talk with this guy, cause next I'm gonna go into gameplay and what they newly added. And we're gonna see. Gonna be able to buy only one more tire. The other one is 15,000, and I'm not gonna have the money for it. But let's see. New upgrades
The world's never-ending
we'll
creation
get.
be praised.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment.
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the coin. Hard at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
Sadly, I wish I would have that. Going to give you.
Wouldn't mind a
See
glance
all
at what you
the.
got.
he sells all the other ones. Ah, actually there's some new ones as well. Yes. That's some shit. And we're talking about the gameplay. Let's see what new
Craft something for me,
chance he has. The nation. Each fatal blow dealt costs 25 per stamina. Nation. Fatal blow dealt with 1 to 5 points more adrenaline. Oh, this is pretty nice actually. Severance increases the range of wearer by 9.1 yards and then by 1.9 yards. This is an old one. Level 2 Igni. Basic attack strikes all opponents in a 60-degree radius, but no longer applies the burning effect. Still, this is more for like a fighter, I think. But still, I would like the burning more actually. Control it. Entanglement. When a trap set by Erden hits an enemy, an Erden glyph is placed at that position. I'm not sure. I think the traps are the one that shoots the enhanced one. I think. Would be pretty good as when I'm going mage I use those traps a lot. Beguilement. Enemies affected by Axe will be affected for 2 longer seconds of the land. Now this makes Axe quite good. Fortunately, the problem with Axe is it's very situational. Still have to get new stuff to rely on. Protection. When you enter combat, there is a 100% chance you will automatically get a quench shell without using stamina. Good, but good for short-term fights, I think. Balance. All equipment, armor, items are treated as now. Hitting enemies with nerves. Actually, this one would go very nicely with that one. And that's probably all the stuff. Now let me see. So no, don't hold. I am actually gonna be want this one coordinators. Actually, let me put this on. And put it on there. Okay. I just have to find the table and
Thanks. So long.
grindstone. There isn't one out. Well, anyway, getting back to gameplay. So, I talked a bit about rune writing. They added it. It's basically the biggest improvement in the game. I've read a little bit about it on online, and people still want to use most of the old runes, unfortunately. Some of the new ones are actually good. But it's a bit split. Some people like the... actually a bit more people like the old run than the new stuff. We'll have to see what they place back in the new expansion. Probably more customization would be in order. What else can I talk about? New customization. Actually, we get no new potions, or I haven't seen any. No new potions, but we do get the enchantment system, but no new potions or oils. And for the new monsters, the boars. The new enemies, boars, you just use the beast oil. The arachnomorphs, you just use the insectoid oil. Basically, they didn't add any enemies that would need new oil, so they didn't add any. And apart from the boars and the spiders, I don't think I've seen new enemies. These are kind of new enemies, the what are they called? Order of the Rose, Flaming Rose. But they're basically just regular humans. Oh, this is quite painful, actually. And as for the bosses, we get the Sand Jedi, the one you fight after you get captured. Also the Sith, that's all guild. He acts like a Sith. Very... I wonder if they actually drew inspiration from Star Wars, probably. Also new bosses, was the Caretaker, pretty annoying boss actually. Let's not die here. Actually, I forgot to use the decoction. The Caretaker, which it's pretty annoying until you figure that he can drain any of your health to heal himself. But after you start using Quen, he becomes quite easy. You just have to get used to the attacks. The red, what was it? Yes, you meet a Spectre, Iris' Spectre. She's pretty annoying compared to most of the Spectres you meet, as she does this flurry, which is pretty dangerous. What about... oh yes, and instead of splitting into 3 parts, she just summons this painting, makes it active and heals on that. And that's about it from her. What else? What new enemies? No other enemies. Actually, we don't actually get to fight what's his name? Another save for the Gary. Anyway, we don't actually get to fight the main antagonist, which is Merchant of Mirrors. You don't actually get to fight him. The professor explains that you can't actually beat him normally, you have to trick him at his only game, and that's basically how you beat him. And there are more new bosses. You actually get to fight Olgierd again in Iris' Dream. It's basically split into more bodies, but he basically acts about the same. I think about enemies, that's about it. I don't remember any new enemies. I think that's about it. I'm actually expecting in the new expansion to add a Broxey. I actually watched the trailer where she fights one. It was a cinematic trailer, and weirdly enough, you get to fight what are they called, vampires in the game, but just not the chick type. I know in the first game she was in. I'm not sure if the second game had her. And that's about it when it comes to new enemy types. What else can I talk about? Gameplay. Traits, yes. They added 5 new traits, the actually general traits. Some of them are actually useful. I didn't play much with them, I only took one of them. It's the one where you get more critical chance when you get more points of adrenaline. I actually find that quite useful. But I'm still not happy, as I was actually expecting some of them adding more slots, general slots, not tied to mutagens. So I would actually like to have that. So I don't want to fill my mutagen slots with basic ones, which give no extra bonus, unfortunately. But who knows, maybe they'll add that new expansion. I have to go now. And let me select the quest. Yes, we only have one more to go. What else can I talk about? Well, there's the new map, I guess. I can say that. New places to explore. I actually gonna talk a bit about in graphics about this as well. Scenery. Good. What else can I say? The interface is only a little slightly changed. Actually, they changed most of it in the previous patches. They added new stuff to the filters, basically new types of menus to filter stuff better, like potions, and I actually like this one where when you read something, it stays, it shows that you already read it, because this game has a lot of stuff to read, so sometimes you forget which ones you had and which ones you don't. Apart from that, gameplay, I guess we can talk a little bit about Gwent. Unfortunately, you don't start with a very good deck, but you get new cards. I've seen new cards, and there's a new match, and that's some of them. Probably you win some of them as well when you are doing playing the new guys you meet.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like Alvan Ruin. Unfortunately, we don't start with any decent deck. Even now, my level 14 character, which I'm using to play again, to catch up. Let me just rest here. It's a better deck than what you start with here, and I'm not really happy about that. But I guess if you wanna be a masochist, you could end up actually winning most of the games. Most of them are not for money, but the one where I got this years, this fun years, that one you actually lose a lot of your money. I think it's, I guess it's a decent exchange actually. Oh, that statue was wearing armor. Huh, interesting. Okay, more about Glenf. I'm actually sad I didn't get to beat what's her name, Shani. Was actually very interested in to see what reward she would have. But unfortunately, as I said, the deck you get for the standalone is pretty basic.
Never learn.
Ooh. Wow, that goes really far. Anyway, about gameplay, what more can I say? Not sure there is more I could talk about. Basically, you get a new set. Probably gonna see this episode how it looks like. A few unique swords. This one I actually like. I'm actually kind of catching mark in damage. As you can see, it strikes a little bit further, but that's from the bonus I got on the sword. I think its special ability is to, after you use one type of attack, you can release its power with another type. But since I'm heavily into heavy hits, I'm not sure I'm gonna profit here too much from that. And I think that's about it from gameplay. Next I'm gonna talk a little bit about sound. There's not much to say about sound. I think the only thing I could talk about is music. They have new tracks. They said in one of my videos, actually I really love the track you get when doing that heist. And I would really love to get that done. I wonder if they're gonna actually add it to the GOG downloadables. Really like to get it. But more about sound, I'm not sure what I can talk about. I'm guessing the new enemies, but since there are not so many, they have their should I put this? You can detect them by sound. You know, every enemy in this game has a very distinct sound, which you can detect from far away by using your senses. And the boars and the spiders have this also. Oh, what's that? Scary, actually. Yeah, talking about sounds, and now look at this, the sounds. There are some kind of dogs or wolves, I think. Anyway, let's put this, let's basic. Sure. Oh, lots of castles around here. Yes, wolves. What more can I talk about? Let's talk about a bit about graphics. Unfortunately, I'm not able to play at maximum graphics, as it's very draining for this game. They still haven't brought back the graphics we've all seen at the other presentations, but don't worry. Ooh. Ah, now I see, yes, you make that sound. It sounded a bit familiar, but I didn't know, I didn't remember. I remember you. Anyway, more sound, more video. As I was saying, there is now you can as they started with the modding, now you can find enough mods to get pretty close to the graphics you've seen at the presentations. I actually tried that add-on. I'm not using it at the moment. The only problem I had with it is it makes things shine a lot, and your swords start to look really like lightsabers. I guess that's a good thing if you like that. But as much as the graphics, the new zones, they are reusing most of the old stuff, but we can talk a little bit about aesthetics. As this game, I liked this game from the start. It has an amazing aesthetic. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate on this. It has an amazing aesthetic when it comes to landscape, and this expansion is doesn't fall short in that. Also, I liked a lot the manor where you explored the Von Everett Manor. It was very nicely built. Another place that looks very nice is the final place where you get to challenge the Master of Mirrors. That looks pretty nice as well. I'm actually can't wait to get back in there and to explore those tricks he's trying to push on you. Oh, you're proving quite asshole. And I'm not sure I have any more to talk about graphics. I checked the what's called the options menu. I didn't see new options. Probably they didn't work too much on the graphics. But there are a few models of new enemies also. I guess most of the time was spent on the story, not on graphics. With new add-ons, people can fix the graphics up as much as they want. Doesn't need the developers' attention as much. And that's about all the stuff I have to talk about. And overall, what I think about it, I liked it a lot, and I would actually recommend it. If you're a Witcher fan, actually I warmly recommend it. It's more of the same, good story, not so many secondary quests, but I think the focus was on this story, and I'm happy with that. Most of the quests in this game are very deep. Even the secondary ones can get quite emotional at times. Of course, there's a lot of filler quests, and with such a big map, shouldn't be any strange thing, I'm thinking. I'm really waiting for the new expansion, actually. Blood and Wine it's called. I'm not sure when it's gonna be out. Probably, I hope it's gonna take a little bit just so I can catch up, you know. Let's hopefully catch up, and I can do the new expansion with an actual, save. Actually good equipment. Oh, finger. My thoughts on what's it gonna be about, I don't know. Probably something Blood and Wine. Probably something about vampires, as I stated before. Who knows? Maybe they're actually adding those new kinds of vampires, the Broxy. Just read this note. can advance with quest. Are you guys then? Wolves. Okay. So yes, as I was saying, I'm recommending this. My opinion. Then again, I actually bought the season pass. I will say this. I'm a really big fan of the Witcher series. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I probably would have bought it regardless. Man, these guys are... Ooh. Don't fuck around. Sorry about that, my throat is a bit rusty after the workout this morning. So, as I was saying, I'm a bit into this series. Most people like the first game a lot. Actually, I loved all three games. They all brought something new. Table. Have to find the lesson again. Not yet. They all. Most people say that the first game is the best and the better. I am saying that's probably around true, but the gameplay lacks quite a lot. I'm actually saying this one had the best gameplay overall. The only thing I could say against it is probably the fact that, as in every game, Geralt seems to not start with all the techniques. I guess you could say he learns in his training, and I actually find it a bit odd. But actually, good news, there's a mod for it. I don't remember what's called, I think Real Combat or something like this, where you whirl and rend, and all that stuff becomes basically you start with it from the start, and you just upgrade basically how much damage they do, which I find it very interesting. Also that add-on basically tries to bring all the enemies on par with their difficulty, because as you know, or if you don't know, CD Projekt isn't very known for their balance of their games, unfortunately. And you need, if you need a reminder, you can go check the Kidnap Decoction, which I'm using now with Whirl. Before they fixed it, would basically whirl and you would regenerate all your health, and nothing would be a hard fight. What can I say about the old games a bit? I actually like the how the traits were in the second game. I think it was kind of original, but they moved away from that. As I said, I'm really hoping to maybe see new slots. I know there's a mod for it. You can add more slots. I actually haven't tried that, but I would actually be curious to how it is. Oh, your crows are annoying. All that. Okay, down we go. Let's explore this. Actually, now I'm looking forward a lot to actually finishing the game again. I'm trying to, but it's really hard with all the games I have at the moment. I'm trying to stream Guild Wars. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream Vermintide. I really want to. I like the game, but your optimization is just awful. really waiting on Nvidia to pop up their new driver. Hopefully it will help the game when I'm gonna probably start streaming it more. It stands right now, the stream freezes too much because of the catching up it has to do. That bit right now. And as I said, I'm really looking forward to Fallout 4. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do the playthrough though. I'm thinking of doing a female playthrough, either on the stream or doing the on recorded for the YouTube, and on the stream doing the opposite sex basically. Because from what I understand, actually all the games had a little bit of nuance depending on the gender you would pick. And I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe mix it up a little bit with maybe doing one with I'm guessing melee, and the other one doing with ranged and sneak. I'm gonna see. I'm not sure how it's gonna be. Firstly, I will have just to test it a little bit to see how streamable it is. I tried the streaming Witcher 3. It's not totally bad, but not that great either. Actually, the stream freezes after a little bit. But after a while it actually gets going really good and you don't really have problems. It will freeze eventually, but it's not a big issue. I'm actually gonna talk a little bit about this, as I've had troubles. I'm not sure if it's from Twitch, but from reading online. It's a pretty known issue that sometimes Twitch has these problems with buffering and freezing. I'm guessing it's someone put it, which has gotten a little too big for its shoes. I'm guessing they're having its problems. Hopefully they'll go away eventually. And I welcome everyone to my stream. What can I say? I'm also waiting for the StarCraft, what's it called? Legacy of the Void, I think. I'm not sure exactly how, when I'm gonna do a playthrough. I think I'm gonna just play the story. And I'm also not sure if I'm gonna stream. I'm not sure if it's very much stream material, but probably I'm gonna stream to do the challenges and just play the story normally. The only problem is I'm not sure how I'm gonna basically I have a lot of stuff to do at the moment, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna squeeze all that in. That is my... did I lose my torch? Yeah, so basically at the moment I have a lot of games to play, also have a lot of study to do. Ah, here you are. And I'm gonna try to shove much as I can. I'm a really big fan of Fallout actually. So that's why I wanna do the Fallout. I actually played the first game was what my actually the second one. I didn't play the first one as much. Basically back then I didn't have a lot of money, and unfortunately I had to pirate some of the games. But usually what I do at the moment, if games don't like to do basically any demo early access or stuff like this. I usually pirate the gameplay about 1 hour or 2. If I like the game, I'll gonna buy it. If not, I'm gonna start actually, you know, let's not play the game. It's not good. I'm actually gonna get my ass kicked here. Let's see. Actually, this torch won't do. Oh, you're coming up topside. Good for me then. No! Damn it. Yeah. That was a mess. Getting 3 of those in a cornered space like that's not good. So as I said, I'm really excited about Fallout 4. I can't wait to get my grubby hands on it. Probably by that time I'm gonna be able to fix a webcam. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna use it just for the stream though. Oh, all the way back here, huh? Okay. Yeah, with Deathmarch you need to save a lot. Save is your best friend. Anyway. After that, I'm pretty much looking forward to Dark Souls. I would really like to get a lot more than that, but most of the games are coming out on PS4. Ones I would really like to try out, but not sure when I'm getting a PS4. If I'm getting one at all. Basically, the only reason I got the what's it called? PS3 for certain games. And like Red Dead Redemption, I loved that game, and it was basically one of the games I got the console for. I'm not very much into console games. I don't find the controller very friendly. Let's just say that. But who knows? Probably. If I would get some demand on it, I would probably be going into it. At the moment I have no plans of getting a PS4. I actually want to get all my stuff for the streaming. Okay, let's get you guys and then go outside. It's more into my advantage. Basically, yes, getting the web camera. Probably after that, making the channels a little bit more friendly. I have to get some way to get a background and fix up my stream a little bit. Only one of you game. Fix up the stream a little bit, make it more friendly. I don't have so much time. Actually, for me, streaming is gonna be mostly hobby. I'm not getting into this for the monies, the fames, or whatever people like to get this. I basically want to play games. That's what I like. It's been a very big hobby of mine. Basically, if I at some point can make all the money back just to buy the games I'm gonna play, I'm gonna be happy just with that. I don't want to make a living out of this. It's gonna stay a hobby. And that's about it about my streaming. I invite you to my streaming channel. I'm gonna leave it on this final episode, my streaming channel. What more can I talk about? I don't know. Basically, I'm gonna get back to talking a little bit of what I'm doing. I can actually concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm starting to perform actually bad. Yes. Actually, I've liked most of the place I've had to explore. Looks like some of these are actually deep. I'd really love if I introduced more like a dungeon type explorable area. Actually, saw something locked. Yeah. Pretty sure I saw locked. No, maybe not. Probably one of those things they forgot to put back in, maybe. Actually, let's see how more this. Actually, I would be curious if there's something here. Let's go and explore that. Because not all of the stuff you can explore is actually directly on the map. I mean, it's not noted by any special marker. There's actually a few quests in the old game where you have to explore, there's no marker. For example, remember which island it was on. Basically in Skellige somewhere too. Yes, this one. This one, as you see, it's not marked, but there is a corpse, I think, or something you can loot that gives you a quest, which will send you back in Velen, I think. Will send you to this cave. Where is? Yes, there's a cave here. You actually find the recipe here if you go before that. And there's a quest field. Just one example of the quest of encounters that aren't actually on the map, you know. Just have to explore the place. I'd really love to see more decoctions in or maybe not just see new decoctions, just fix some of the old ones, 'cause some of them are just not all that useful. Just a peasant hut. Yes, some of them are not all that useful. For example, I don't know if I have the werewolf omelet. Werewolf. I don't have it, I'll just see what it does. Well, basically the werewolf decoction, where you're not in combat, none of your actions will consume stamina, but in combat it has no benefits. And don't really like that actually. They should make these decoctions, which have very limited use, a bit more, you know, useful in general, not just situational. I would also maybe see a new tree, a new talent tree that, I mean, one of these trees, like full-fledged tree, but I'm guessing that's a bit more, bit too much work, I'm guessing. Actually, I'm not sure what would they put back there. I'm guessing something a bit more of a combination between sword fighting and magic. Be a little bit like a middle ground, I'm guessing.
Slow now.
Probably one of those flyers. Yeah. Starting to do circles. Anyway. No more
Not
arachnids.
so fast, Roach.
I'm actually surprised I haven't encountered one of the arachnomorphs, what are they called them, colossi. There's probably one hidden somewhere. Should have probably made a quest about it. Let's see what's its place. Oh, Google's. Yes. And actually a bit of a disappointment I had with this expansion is you don't actually get to any new places. Basically they are completing a part of the old map. There's a lot of you guys. I would actually like to see a brand new place like Kovir, Kedwen, Maribor Forest. And because as I see, it seems CD Projekt doesn't a bit of a strong word. They have no plans on working on any new Witcher game at the moment. They have released a new trailer for a game. I'm not sure if they named it or anything. I should probably have to check a little bit about that. Now I have the time. It has this Deus Ex feeling to it, which I'm not opposed, as Deus Ex is one of my other series I liked a lot, and it seems yeah, that's a new game is gonna be released soon. I'm not sure what thoughts I have about that. There was a big controversy on their pre-order, but they fixed it pretty fast. I've seen some gameplay of it. I'm not a big fan though. They improved the combat, but one of my big gripes I have with the game, the Deus Ex, the Human Revolution, was if you wanted, for example, to go for kills, basically not stealth, you would get a lot less experience. Basically at the end of the game you would be missing like about I think it was like 3, 4 up to like 5 levels, and that's basically implants what you get for it. And it seems they're continuing this trend, like if you wanna do the little way, you're not gonna get as much experience. Let me go top first and I'm gonna... Yes, so I'm not a big fan of that. Basically it just says yes, you can go lethal, but we are still recommending stealth, some such. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't actually remember if the first game was the same. It's been such a long time ago, and now I don't have the time to get into more play it again. Boy, I would like to. I really like the first one. Second one was, what was it? Invisible War, I think. That one wasn't as great, but it was passable. Nothing more to fight. It was at best, yes, passable. We'll see how much they improved on the Revolution. I actually like this, as I said. I played through it like 2-3 times, and every time I've gone to stealth. Yeah, just a lot of experience is more my thing, you know. Anyway, enough ranting about that. What more can I talk about? Any new games? I'm not sure. Dark Souls, yes. I'm actually waiting for that. It's one of my most liked series. My all-time favorites is still the PS1 Demon's Souls. I don't know what is it about it. It just I'm seeing webs. Maybe get a Colossi. I don't know what it is about it. It just has more charm than the following following games in the series. Unfortunately I didn't get to play Bloodborne. I really wanted to. I watched a few streams from Kinetic, I think it's called. I like the game, the guy actually. It's pretty entertaining, and yes, I liked a lot the Bloodborne. I actually didn't watch the whole playthrough, but I did watch most of it, and I really love the boss fights a lot better than the Dark Souls 2 had. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah, now then my trap is gone. So yes, I'm really looking forward to that. I know there was a network test, like they do. Unfortunately, as I said, I don't have a PlayStation 4, but I did watch, I think the guy was Ouroboros. I've actually seen him in through discussions about the game, and I watched his gameplay. I really liked it, what I saw. I'm not big into PvP, but it seems that PvP is I guess not as good as the second one. From what I understand, the second one was the better of the games when it came to PvP. Come on, guys. But as I said, I'm not really into PvP when it comes to Dark Souls. I do like watching other guys PvP. It's just not for me, I guess. It actually takes quite a lot of practice to be good at Dark Souls PvP. That's why it's quite a niche community, I should say. But I noticed that they added in invasions now. Multiple people can join in. That's probably yeah, after looking at his videos, it's gonna turn into some really fun clusterfucks. Actually, I actually liked that bit about it. Some of them were really hectic. I guess that's more for entertainment. In one of his videos, he's starting doing this like a fight club, where basically people will do what we call honorable battles, basically one-on-ones, and others wouldn't interfere. You guys are gonna start living in those webbed houses. The webs are gone. So yes, as I was saying, I will probably actually nearing the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna finish as fast as I can though. And what more can I talk about? Now that I finished this, I think I'm gonna go back to doing Hearts of the Stone videos until I get to Fallout 4, and I'm gonna start doing commentary on them, hopefully. Basically, the problem is it's not that I don't like using a headset or using a microphone. It's actually I like it a little bit because it's a practice for me, as I don't get to use English a lot. Most of my English practice was actually raiding in World of Warcraft. I had a lot of practice, but I'm not with in World of Warcraft anymore. I actually looking forward a little bit for the new expansion. Yes, I know Demon Hunters kids love it. I actually love it as well. And I basically that's the only thing I want to explore in the new expansion. I actually raided a little bit in the last expansion, but it wasn't for me, and it seems that Blizzard has gotten really slow on their new content, but I guess that's really nothing new if you've been playing Blizzard games. Actually more Warcraft actually. Because I have a friend, which is, I had, it's a couple actually. They were the leaders of my guild back in World of Warcraft Vanilla. Which are some of my fondest memories of World of Warcraft actually. And we're still keeping in touch, and basically after I played like about a month, I think they stayed for about I don't know, 3-4 months or something. Basically till around they placed the new tokens where you can buy game time with gold. And yeah, they always complained about new stuff. They have no new stuff to do. And that's basically the problem these days with World of Warcraft. Actually, besides, you know, eating a lot of your time, I'm a bit of I don't know, I don't think game hopper is the best term. I just like a lot of games. I don't I stick around with the games I like. I actually even come back and play games I liked a lot. Like, for example, one of my best one of the games I played the most is Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, the second one. That's one of my most favorite games of all time. And I usually get back to it, and sometimes play it again. Actually, they made an enhanced edition about it. Pretty buggy, but it seems like slowly they're fixing all the bugs. I haven't checked it out lately, but I know the last time I checked they fixed a plethora of bugs, and now the game is pretty playable. Yes, Griffin, is it? Arch-Griffin also. Bit of a challenge. I put, no, I think I'm already in comp, no. And basically, yes, this is how I play games. I switch from game to game. If I find a game a lot that I like a lot, I stick with it. Usually I'm more into role-playing games. It's basically my favorite type of game. I'm guessing that's why I'm attracted to Witcher so much. But honestly, I found it a very good RPG. Yes, it sometimes gets a bit tedious, but it's a game I usually come back to after like 2 or 3 months and play a little bit. Just like Guild Wars, for example. I don't play Guild Wars a lot, but it's one of the games I do dailies. Sometimes I play it more than dailies. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I come and play like hours on end after a bit of a break. And yes, this is how it goes. I have actually my yeah, maybe I'm gonna do a screenshot of my book, what's it called, where you store books, library. It's full of games. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, I pirated a lot of games. I don't do so much at the moment. Unless, of course, the developers are being douchey with how they're presenting their games. Basically, I don't see gameplay videos as enough to make me want to buy a game. And also when I was little, of course, I didn't get enough money to... I could barely afford then buying even pirated games, because it wasn't like now with torrents where you can just get all your shit. Back then it was CDs, and I like threw away boxes of CDs. And now I'm stuck with a lot of original games actually.
Come on.
I have no qualms in getting paying for my games as long as they're good. How should I say? A good example is, for example, Call of Duty. I only have one Call of Duty game and two Battlefield games, I think. I have Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, I think. And I'm not sure what the
Not so fast, Roach.
Call of Duty is called. It's one of the Modern Warfare, I think. I don't know. Have to go look, but I'm not gonna go up just to look now. It's one of the older games in any case. And that was basically the only one I had, and I've not gotten any. Yes, the douchey stuff. I've pirated to play a little bit of the campaigns, but none of them drove them in enough to buy the actual game, and I basically couldn't play more than about maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. More than that I just couldn't take. They're just boring, you know, just Chinese do this, Russians do this, all this kind of stuff. It's not entertaining for me. They need to come up with something more original than that. I'm not gonna... Where is this hidden? I'm not gonna buy a new stuff unless it comes with like little bit of originality. Shooting Russians and Chinese, not Russian, Chinese and terrorists. That's about it. That's the most you can see in this. Even the games I bought, like Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, I have a sludge through the campaign just to get the achievements and checking out a little bit. But yeah, not the... Basically you don't buy those games for the single player, it's all about the multiplayer. Okay, where are you hiding, you little shit? The place where he was attacked. Where is that? Certainly not in this circle. Or is it this? Yes.
Might want to look around some.
Yes.
It looks like folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance. Tracks lead north.
Okay. Basically the only shooter I play at the moment, and even that
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. See if I can pick it up again.
the only shooter at the moment I'm playing a little bit is PlanetSide 2. I was in I still am in one of the outfits. It's called Better Red and Dead. Doing a little bit of shout for my old buddies. I played with them. They're a TR.
Wonder what this means.
But they also play the other.
A traveler hostage, I guess. Blood trails the hostages. Must have been a burden if they left him here to die.
The other factions from time to time. But of course, their
Found it. Leads this way.
their main focus is the Terran Republic, I think they're called. Yes, I'm not a really big fan of the Planet Side. I didn't get to play the first one, unfortunately, as a yes. Money problems. Yeah.
Trail ends here. Dirt and ground cover concealing a hatch. Secret passageway.
And basically this is gonna be like it, and I'm just gonna check the set after I get all the stuff, and that's probably gonna be it until the next expansion. You might catch me doing streams sometimes, just fucking around in Witcher 3, but not wasting a lot of time on it the moment I'm doing it off screen, because it's probably nothing new and I don't know if people wanna see that. Yeah, actually, let me see. Oh yeah, 17 damage, that's amazing. I'm guessing that's why I was losing a lot of health, I'm guessing, maybe. Oh man, what you guys turned into bandits. I didn't like you a lot in the first game, but really starting all douchey. This one. Yeah, I'm guessing the new oils. Actually, you know what? I'm actually wanting to see a merchant that actually sells all these oils, because most of them actually all of them are drops from chests, and they're kinda random. You would really like to see a bit of this randomness go away. Okay. Overburdened. I'm guessing this would be a nice place for that the talent they added. Strombeck one. Fortunately, no points to spend. Let's see. Go here and go talk to that guy and see our... Hopefully maybe we can craft it just to see how it looks. And what the bonuses are, because I'm a bit curious.
Take it easy.
Fortunately, this set doesn't come with any sword, but hey, get enough unique ones. Actually, enough. I think about it. That's there's something hidden which I don't know about.
Winds howling.
Hey. Oh, you don't get too much sleep, do you?
It is to see you again.
What did you...
Just sorted away, maybe get a little... Oh, no more money, come on. Actually, why don't I buy this? Just to see how they look. Expensive, aren't you? Well, this guy has a really good exchange rate, actually. Okay. I'm gonna keep it. Oh. It's buying fun. I know. I'm already. As this stuff is expensive.
Take care now.
Go. And
Let's see, Mr. Horse. You no shiny armor. Actually, let me just rest a bit so I can actually see what I'm looking at. It's not it. It's actually quite basic. This face guard looks exactly like one of the first ones, with like the little bit like the what's it called, Nilfgaardian one, and the backs are and small actually for the amount you can put in them. Okay, I found all the diagrams. Let's see.
Managed to recover all your diagrams.
Want to be relied on, this I knew. You restore the faith I might have in men, for I've now received aid from a stranger in even this land most barbarous.
Don't mention it, really.
As agreed, I shall draft your duplicates, though it may take a day. Be so kind as to return tomorrow. Your reward I will have for you.
All right. Tomorrow then.
Unfortunately, I think it gives me the recipes, but he won't craft it most likely. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to craft it. I have to do the quest, and that one takes quite a while. Okay, let's see.
It is to see you again.
The diagrams, they're duplicates. Ready?
In fact, yes. They are yours to take with my gratitude.
Oh, thanks so much, actually.
Thanks. Farewell to you.
Actually, I'm just gonna take off my armor. Maybe I can see the bonuses. Because indeed, he won't craft it. Let me see. Of fiery boots. What kind of light armor? Okay, so it's a caster. Well, it's a bit quite high level. That's good. Aha, it's the get to wear a dress then. I really wish I could craft it. Oh well. Basically, let me see. Quen, Irden, Axii. Actually, it's all over where you don't focus on the same signs. But it's basically another caster. Actually, you know what? I actually think it has a place, because not only is it higher level, but the old one is a medium armor. This one is light. I think medium armor is just see, heavy, light. On increased armor, yes, I think. Unfortunately, you will not be able to get the bonus yet. Yeah, you won't be able to use it. But probably with that enchantment on the chest might, yeah, move it to medium just to get this bonus. It's not, its bonuses don't seem amazing at first, but trust me, it adds up for a lot, because it's for each piece. That's about each bonus you see here. It would be, have to multiply it by 5. So yes, I think we're about at the end of our travels. Hopefully I will see you soon enough on our new expansion. But until then, I will see you most likely in a Fallout 4 playthrough. So, this is final farewells. I hope you like my playthrough and my Jackasseers. So, laters.